Have you ever pondered how the food choices we make could either honor or dishonor God? It's an intriguing concept, right? In the midst of our bustling lives, we frequently forget the spiritual aspects of our dietary preferences. However, we must remember that our bodies are not only physical beings, but also temples of the Holy Spirit. It is crucial to realize that our daily consumption has the potential to either glorify or dishonor this sacred temple. Essentially, our food choices are not just about fueling our bodies, but also about paying homage to our Creator. Yet, living in today's world, we're constantly bombarded with unhealthy temptations. The mouth-watering pizza, the irresistible ice cream, the addictive chips, we all have our guilty pleasures. But have you considered that this seemingly harmless enjoyment could potentially be part of a nefarious strategy by the enemy to harm us prematurely? It's a sobering thought indeed, making us reconsider our choices. Therefore, it's imperative to make conscious choices, not just for our physical health, but our spiritual well-being too. Because every bite we take, every morsel we savor, is a step closer to honoring or dishonoring our divine temple. But what if this seemingly innocent indulgence might be part of a modern plan by the enemy to steal, kill, and destroy us before our time? Let's dig into the Word and uncover the truth together. Before diving in, remember to hit the subscribe button to stay connected with enlightening spiritual insights and compelling interpretations of our beautiful Christian faith, brought to you by Pastor Richard Kwachi. Now let's jump back into our video. The Bible, in 1 Corinthians 6:19-20, conveys, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit? You are not your own. You were bought at a price, therefore honor God with your bodies." This profound statement reminds us of the sanctity of our bodies, God's divine gift, and our duty to honor Him by maintaining them. Shifting to a historical perspective, we see that from the beginning the enemy has exploited food to deceive God's people. Recall Eve allured by the forbidden fruit, or Esau who bartered his birthright for a solitary meal. Even Jesus, during his 40-day sojourn in the wilderness, was enticed by the devil with food. The enemy's tactics haven't changed, they've just taken on a modern disguise. The subtle act of consistently succumbing to the lust of the flesh, particularly through unhealthy eating, might just be an unintentional scheme to truncate the life and destiny God intends for you. John 10:10 informs, "The thief's intent is only to steal, annihilate, and annihilate. I have arrived so they may have life, and have it in abundance." Could it be that our habit of indulging in fast food is playing into the adversary's strategy, leading to health issues and depriving us of God's intended abundant life? But let's not lose hope. We are not defenseless. 1 Corinthians 9:27 mentions Paul's approach to disciplining his body. This isn't about punishment, but about responsible stewardship. Our bodies are not meant to be misused. They are meant to be cared for, trained, and respected. By opting for healthier choices and resisting the transient pleasures that end in long-lasting consequences, we can pay homage to God with our bodies and lead the complete, abundant life He has in mind for us. We must understand that our bodies are sacred vessels, gifts from God, and should be treated with the utmost respect. The choices we make in caring for our bodies have a direct impact on our overall health and well-being, and in turn affect our ability to fulfill God's purpose for our lives. The discipline of caring for our bodies is not easy, but it's a challenge worth embracing. And when we do, we find that the rewards are far greater than the costs. We find that we're healthier, stronger, and happier. And most importantly, we find that we're living the life that God intended for us, a life of abundance, joy, and peace. Joy. So let's be vigilant against the enemy's cunning devices. It's high time that we wake up and acknowledge the devious assaults on our physical and spiritual well-being. We need to develop a proactive approach against these subtle attacks that threaten to destabilize our health and spirit. It begins with making intelligent and God-honoring that reflect in our everyday habits. The power of choice is immensely potent. Opting for a crisp, nutritious apple instead of a greasy bag of chips, or engaging in a brisk walk amidst nature rather than lazing around on a plush couch, can significantly alter our lives for the better. We need to remember that discipline does not signify punishment or hardship. On the contrary, it symbolizes stewardship and responsibility. It's about treating our bodies with the utmost respect and care they warrant, considering them as sacred temples of the Holy Spirit. In doing so, we're not merely looking after our well-being, but we're also paying homage to the One who has granted us life. So it's time we challenge ourselves to adopt healthier lifestyles, not for our benefit, but to glorify God. This is our clarion call to action. Are you prepared to accept this challenge? Together we have the potential to experience the wholesome, abundant life God has thoughtfully planned for us. Until next time, stay blessed.